Well, once described by T.E. Lawrence, or Lawrence of Arabia, as vast, echoing and godlike. That is Wadi Rum, and that is where we are going today. I'm on an Intrepid tour. It's going to take us about 4 hours from Amman. I am so looking forward to this place, to see it in real life and step in his footsteps. Come with me, I'm Travel Bug Sue, and we're going to Wadi Rum.
Just coffee with cardamom without sugar. So when we visit the local family in Petra, then once you enter their house and you sit, then they will offer you the Arabic coffee with cardamom. So they will give you the first cup by his right hand, and you receive it by your right hand, and you drink it. Okay, he will come back to you again.
And that's Yanni, our wonderful driver and helper. Where would we be without you? And yes, there's always stops on the way. We stopped here for coffee, although in this heat, I'm not sure about that. But they want you to buy. I wouldn't tell anyone to buy in here. It's a little bit expensive. Go to the local towns. But it's great to have a look around, all this stuff. I love it. Now here Yanni is helping Sam with her headgear. It's the traditional Arabic headgear, or also known as a kafani, and that will keep her a little bit cooler, might get the sweat off as well. I'm telling you, it's so hot here, and good on you Yanni, he's great. He does everything for us as well, of course, drive the bus. Sam, turn around. Oh. What do you think the temperature is? 34? Celsius? 35?
Maybe more than that, yeah.
It's a bit of a shock when I got out of the bus.
Yeah.
Well, we've just stopped for a pee break and to get a coffee, which I don't want. It is so hot. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're in the beginning of Wadi Rum, and it's 34 degrees Celsius. It's about, I guess it's 5 or 6 degrees warmer than the last time we got out of the bus. So it's getting warmer as we get closer to Wadi Rum. But if you look behind me, that's desert. Well, yeah, that's desert. And it's hot and it's a bit smoky, and but there's no humidity here, which is good. But we're going to go desert riding soon. I'll be back to tell you what that's like, and I hope I make it out alive. So we're going to go into this desert and get off that nice aircon bus. I'm not looking forward to that part. Here's the visitor centre, the Wadi Rum Visitor Centre, and this is where we'll stop, get out of the bus, and we'll get in these trucks, as you see shortly. So there is 8 of us, and I think we're taking 3 trucks amongst us. Our luggage goes with us, and I'm telling you, it is so hot and dry. We need lots of water. Yes. And lots of help getting up on these. Anyway, we'll get there. It's all good. Off we go. We're leaving the comfort of the aircon. And who knows what we're going into. Well, Wadi Rum is also known as the Valley of the Moon. So it's a valley cut into the sandstone and granite rock, and it's in southern Jordan, near the border of Saudi Arabia. So we're going to be about 60 k's to the east of Aqaba, where we will also visit, but not today. We're heading into this beautiful river valley in Jordan, known as Wadi Rum. So there is about 721 square kilometres of this place, and as I think a lot of people know, even though if they haven't been here, that a lot of desert scenes in Wadi Rum were in Lawrence of Arabia, the movie from 1962, and well, it's one of Jordan's most popular tourist sites. And it attracts 162,000 tourists. That was in 17, so a few years back, so probably more now. So there's been quite a lot of filming going on here, including Lawrence of Arabia. There was The Last Days on Mars, The Martian, Rogue 1 and 2, I believe. Of course, Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. And The Dune Part 2, Moon Knight. The Amazing Race has also been filmed here. So, wow, I'm in the middle of a very famous area of the world. Probably good that here in the desert in Jordan there's no such thing as registration, because it's not looking good. So this here is our accommodation for this evening. I'm quite impressed with it, actually. It's just like a little house. But again, as I said, it is hot here. So sitting in there, it's not like it's aircon, but out here is beautiful. It's quite surreal. Just watching the traffic. Well, that's the traffic.
and his name Ahmed. Actually, this kind of food they call it zarb in Jordan, and usually they cook it underground and should be dry. So again, the name of it zarb, Z-A-R-B, and they dig 1 meter down and they put barrel, and after it's ready, the barrel, then they make the fire, and when it's from firewood, of course, and when it's amber, then they put the basket, and the basket it's three layers: vegetable, chicken, and sometimes the pot of rice, but now today the rice they cook it outside. Okay, so as I told you, at least they cook this kind of food 2 hours or 2.5 hours and underground, and usually should be dry, not wet country, because it will not be good with too much rain. So after about 10 minutes, when you eat the vegetables or the chicken or sometimes meat, you will taste the smoke, the vegetable, and you will smell the smoked. So it's cooked slowly. So this is the technique, and there is no dust with the food. Don't worry, because they cover it in a good way. Yeah. Somebody told us that you guys from Australia
New
that you have
Zealand.
it New Zealand, so you have almost the same technique.
Called a hangi.
What they call it?
Hangi.
Honey? Yes.
Hung, like
Hung.
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 Hangi.
Okay. Later on, you give me this phonetics. Yes.
Okay.
Hung. Yes. Okay.
It will be free of charge.
Okay. So they cover it as you see, big cover like this, and be sure there is no dust with the vegetable and the chicken. If you get close to smell the guys, you can come closer, no problem.
Okay, I'm gonna dive right in.
Pile of
Yes, indeed.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, sunrise is at 5:30. Oh no, I'm not gonna do it then. What about? No, I'm not. I don't want to have a lie there and go on. I want to be really tired. You're gonna make yourself very tired. Yep. Very tired.
So these tents we are staying in overnight are quite large, heaps of room. I'm a solo traveller, so I get 2 beds. That's exciting, isn't it? And then, well, you think there's no power, but they actually must have some sort of a meter because we've got a power point here. So I'm going to give it a go. Put my extender on there because, you know, I'm in another country. And I'm going to try and charge my phone. So it's a bit dark. I've got my torch. I've got my my torch I always travel with. And anyway, we'll see how that goes. But it's a beautiful night. It is warm, but hey, look where we are. But we're all excited to be here. It's getting darker and everyone's getting a little tired. Before you know it, it's morning. And who can say their mornings look like this? Well, mine does today. Well, anyway, looks like people are rising and it's shower time. And there's enough room for everybody. Well, not all at once, but you know what I mean. Well, it's 6 o'clock. And people are just waking up. But you can see it's very quiet. Very quiet. Well, I'm Travel Bug Sue. I hope you've enjoyed this sensational place, Wadi Rum. Please get there. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And I look forward to seeing you next time.